I just vacuumed and my allergies are killing me. Boy, I tell you, I forgot how hot Texas was until I moved back here. And it's freaking hot. Hello, welcome back to my story. If you did not know, my name is Harley Nouveau, and in today's chapter, I am going to update you on my skin because it's been another 2 weeks since my last video, and it's time to check in. I'm currently getting the room put together, so right now I'm recording myself on the floor like Trisha Paytas. Forever alone. I went to Dunkin' Donuts today because I wanted a pumpkin spice latte because she's basic and they were out of pumpkin. I promise it isn't going to be another life update video like the last one. It's literally just about my skin. So let's get into that. Before we begin, it would be great if you could like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Add your name to the storybook that is my life. I'll be happy to have you as part of the cast. As you might remember, or you might not because this could be your first time here, I am currently in the middle of a Retin-A routine. As I explained last time, and I will reiterate, Retin-A, the way that it works is it increases your cell turnover rate on your face. So it takes quite a while for it to fully reach its effect. Typically, they tell you that you should be seeing results, or the results, about month 3. You are supposed to continue Retin-A use forever. Side effects include the inability to wax. I'll probably make a video talking more in depth about Retin-A overall at some point, but that was just a quick rundown. I am currently in week 4. I have been thinking about doing like a photo every day to monitor the progress, because maybe this whole like weekly video thing is not enough, and I don't know how well in the transition things will look, although I can always include clips of the last video to help.
Stuff like that.
If you remember, I had said that I was starting the breakout phase. That's definitely continued, as you can probably tell looking up close, ignoring my bad brows and hair. My forehead especially has been the hardest hit by this routine, which is weird because obviously I've always broken out on my forehead. I do have breakout prone skin. I've never broken out this severely. Most of my breakouts would be like in this area or on my nose. And for the most part, I've avoided, apart from this right here, breakouts everywhere except above the eye line. And it's pretty severe. I understand now, when I was reading about it, people who said that you don't want to do this around the time that you have any important events or photo documents that you need done, because it really does mess you up. And I can honestly say I don't think my breakouts have been this bad in about 10 years now. That's not a complaint, that's just an observation. Actually, funny side note, people always talk about how much your confidence plays into your demeanor when you're a teenager because you don't have as much life experience or world experience. And in hindsight, that's really true, because when I was 16, having a breakout even this minor, because I had pretty bad acne once I hit about 16, I would have been embarrassed to leave my house because I didn't have any self-esteem. At this point, I don't give a shit. I can go out in public like this just fine. It doesn't bother me because I know now, especially with my education, that acne is not a sign of being a bad, dirty individual. It's just a natural body reaction, especially when you're taking a substance or you are using a substance that increases acne output, as Retin-A does in the beginning. So getting up close, ignoring my severe line right there, it's not quite like a fungal breakout, although I thought maybe that was happening at first. Ignore the fluctuating of the light, I don't have good white balance. It is looking not similar to a rash, but it's looking, you can see minor spots, which are, I assume, clogged glands or pores. I will say that in week 3, the breakouts were more painful than they are, probably because they weren't producing heads, they were just closed comedones, and it was similar to having a headache all the time because they were very painful. Have you ever had cystic acne? Almost like that. And it's possible that it was cystic acne because I have heard that it's very common to get cystic breakouts during the breakout phase of a Retin-A routine. Now that we are hitting week 4, I am seeing a little bit of a decrease in the severity of the breakout. I'm still breaking out more commonly, but they're not as bad. And they're going away faster because some of these popped up like in the past day, and some of them are already going away, which is another thing that I noticed when I was doing some research into this. People did say that when they did break out, it went away faster. That could be because when you put the Retin-A on before you moisturize or after you moisturize, it just depends on how you incorporate it into your routine. It does feel very drying, and similar to a spot treatment, it probably is helping dry out some of the acne that it is creating. I have, as I've said, you might not know this because I never get super up in camera, I have noticed that my pores do seem to be a bit smaller. You see a couple of the more severe blackheads on my nose. That used to be like the entire nose. My friend Jessica checked it out whenever I got my hair done, and she said the same thing because I went through school with her, so obviously she got to know my face super up close and personal because she always did my facials. I keep getting distracted. So, side note again, when I got my hair done, they didn't have the right black color, so she had to mix a bit of blue in with like a dark brown. And it's not bad overall, but when it's incorporated into the blonde part, I've noticed that, and you can probably tell, it's not as blue toned, but when they're overlaying each other, you can really see the blue coming through. I haven't, I will say, and this could be a testament to the fact that I have oily skin, noticed any overly drying effects happening, because I saw that it's very common during a Retin-A use for your skin to get dry and begin to flake. Now, it's possible that I just haven't hit that stage yet because this does happen in like layers. So I know that some people said it took until about week 8 for the flaking to start. It's possible I'm doing that. However, I do have oily skin, and the products that I use tend to be hydrating, because I know that part of the problem with oily skin can be caused by dehydrated skin, which I also have, fun fact. That is most of the update I got for you guys. I'm just having some cluster breakouts right now. Nothing too crazy. They're being less painful. They're a little bit smaller in size. Used to, my zits would be a lot bigger, and they're not lasting as long. So as of right now, I am pleased with how this is going. Again, I'm remaining hopeful that the end result will be what I was looking for. I'm thinking about switching up some of my other products in my skincare routine though. I will say also, I don't know if I talked about this, I have been having one negative side effect from the Retin-A, which is, and I don't know if I touched on this in my last video, irritation on my eyelids because it is a thinner area. So I've started applying Vaseline on my eye area and on my lips, and if you can tell, it has helped notably with the irritation. My eyes don't look nearly as red as they did last week, maybe not in the last video, and my lips are way more hydrated now, mostly because Vaseline is a more occlusive product, so it prevents moisture from escaping underneath it. That's why the Slug Life skincare people are so into Vaseline and Aquaphor, because it keeps all the hydration locked underneath. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to update you guys on. Week 4, we're going good, having some breakouts, nothing too crazy. We've curbed most of the negative side effects, and everything is developing the way that I expected it to. I don't know if I'll have like a, I'm getting to the stage where I'm getting a little more comfortable putting makeup on again, so I'll probably start that again soon. But like I said, I wanted to give my skin time to adjust. So with all of that being said, that is all in today's chapter of my story. As always, I am Harley Nouveau, and as always, I wish each of you every happiness until our stars next align.